Hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Got some chilled out beats. Hanging out. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. So, we're doing some Call of the Sea today. This game looks very interesting. It's got some critical acclaim. It's here, actually, you know what? Let's we're gonna wait a second, then we're gonna get. I have a new segment that we're gonna do in these streams, on the It's Pickle Game streams. Where for anyone watching this will be a little introduction to the game that we're gonna play today. So this is the first ever Pickle Down Rundown here at It's Pickle Games. Today we are playing Call of the Sea, it is called. Here, let's load this up. We'll get some music going too from in the game. There you go. Here, actually, let's get the full load up screen. Xbox has got the quick resume. Let's go music down. Call of the Sea. Very, very artistic style. It's supposed to be type of like a puzzle adventure game. The closest thing I think that I've played to this in recent memory is probably Rime, which is a good game. That was on Game Pass for a brief amount of time. I can't tell you who made Rime, but kind of the artistic vision. It's a little bit reminiscent of this and games like Abzu and what's that PlayStation game where with the music, Journey. Call of the Sea includes an autosave feature. Your progress will be autosave. Okay, very cool. Mysterious music. So, Call of the Sea. This is the first ever Pickle Down Rundown. Call of the Sea is a first-person adventure puzzle game set in the 1930s that tells the story of Nora, a woman on the trail of her missing husband's expedition. The search takes place on a strange but beautiful island in the South Pacific, filled with secrets waiting to be unearthed. It is an otherworldly tale of mystery, adventure, and self-discovery. Call of the Sea is the debut title for Out of the Blue, which is the studio that made this game, an independent studio based in Madrid, Spain. The team consists of about 12 people. Oh, that's interesting. Not a very big team. A lot of work you gotta do per person. According to Tatiana Delgado, the founder of Out of the Blue, the game was heavily inspired by the fictional works of H.P. Lovecraft. Not the best dude, but very influential over, I think, like horror kind of, sci-fi mystery genre. However, she added that they only took inspiration from the surreal and oniric part of his work. There you go. And asserted that the game would not be a horror game. Call of the Sea was released on Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X/S, what we're playing on December 8th, 2020. So, that is that. Let me adjust my volume. There you go. The Lovecraftian influence. As I said, though, Lovecraft, I believe he was a racist, which is not a good thing. But he was very influential over the horror, sci-fi type of stuff. So they drew inspiration from that. So I'm excited to see this. No, I don't believe there will be jump scares. Actually, I can't guarantee. Maybe there will be jump scares. Hello, Christian, by the way. Thank you for joining us. This isn't I don't want to make this a shit on HP Lovecraft stream, but we just have to address the elephant in the room if they're gonna make the reference on the description for this game. But as I said, this game looks fun, so I figured this will be something too that I think will mesh well with the Twitch chat type of feature stuff, because I'll be able to especially work through some of these puzzles with you guys with stuff. So, that's one of the whole reasons I kind of got into the Twitch stuff, is I like to hang out and play games with people. So maybe we'll find some elements of that in this, and it'll be a lot of fun. So that's my thinking. And let's get started with this Call of the Sea game. So delete. Yeah, I did a little test just to make sure, see what the game audio and stuff would be like, make sure everything worked, but We'll overwrite that. Yep. But otherwise, I've not played this game before. I've always wanted to, though, ever since I saw it when it came out in December. What the hell was that?
What are those voices?
Oh, that was spooky. Oh, I thought there was no spooky. What was that? Ooh. I guess they did warn us there'd be some Lovecraftian shit in this. Oh god. Ooh. Oh, bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, that's psychedelic. Oh, that's some trippy shit. Let's get away from that. That's enough of that for now.
Where am I?
Yeah, Subnautica. I get a little feeling of Subnautica in here too. Which that's a game I think I could play at some point. I think that'd be fun to do on stream as well. I've never actually played through it, but I do have it.
I know this
Ooh.
place. I've been here before.
Doors. Clock. I looked at this yesterday and I said, oh, so it's 5 o'clock? And Sarah reminded me that the clock is sideways and I don't know how to read Roman numerals. So it's actually that's 9 o'clock. It's 9:20. Is it 10:30? No, the X is the 10. And 11, 12. Yeah. Boom. Take that, Sarah. It's 9:20. I'm right. Yeah, I wouldn't have questioned me either until I said it. And I was immediately corrected. Oh, look at all these cabbages.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Oh, man.
These stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
Also, let me know if you guys can hear the game okay. I could turn her up a little bit.
Voices are calling me. My old music box. It's broken.
I thought those
To fix my old music box. I have to get it.
I thought those were potato chips.
Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said.
Ah.
And in that search, it seems you lost yourself.
Body
I
hand
don't
disease.
think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Island's in sight, ma'am. That was terrible, but
All right, time to gather my things.
oysters, clams, and cuckles. Alright, so we can walk around, we can grab things and touch them.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Wide open the journal. Curious things from my journey. Question mark. Nora, remember this. That must be your house. You think a cheetah? Or maybe more of a jaguar, you know? What's the difference? There's a difference between jaguars and leopards. One of them has like their spots are like O's and have little like holes in the middle, while the other one just has normal like black spots. I believe. Yeah, put the gloves on. So you cover up your spotty hand disease.
I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
Oh, well, don't be so mean to yourself, Nora.
I received
okay.
a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Post Office Department, official business, number 200. Package, Nora Everhart. What does that say? Deputy something. Package delivered. A Pete Tahiti. Freak shows were a thing back then. It was the 1930s, right? That's what it said. And I wanna that.
I love this song.
This is the music they listened to in the 1930s. This is Oliver Tatachovsky, the from the opera. The opera, the only one at the time.
I have the worst memory. I forgot the combination.
You're welcome.
again. Thank goodness I always bring my journal with me to write things down.
Combination. It's the why. She said the journal 506. So that's gonna be the combination then, because that's her address. Well, I swear one of these like it's gonna be like the answer's gonna be password. Or something. That would be great.
All right, now it's open. Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old pal.
Oh well, look at him.
A brass
Ooh.
key with the letters CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions.
Setting of Tahiti. Look at I mean, girl, I know he's gone, but like that's a handsome looking man. That's good job. Good on you. He's got that's a gun in his hand though. Just kidding. That is a gun. So this is a man you don't mess with, right? Is that a gun or is that something else? Or is it a phone? It's not a full beard. It's definitely a shadow. Find him. Take that.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home. This strange and...
Get that relic.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
It's a key.
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses
We're
on
all
this trip?
set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
Motorboat is ready. Let's turn off that music. She brought dresses. Anything else here?
I think I've overpacked.
I'm just making sure I got everything. Get out of the room.
It's a relief that I don't need it to
Ma'am.
work anymore.
We're going to throw you overboard
It's
if
not
you don't
exactly
leave
a
now.
clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Clawfoot tub. Oh, I remember when I had a clawfoot tub. I elegantly gave myself a 4-course bubble bath.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Damn it. Merveille de mer du Sud. Tahiti. All right, Mom, we're coming.
Okay, Nora.
Or I'm
Now
mixing
you're
up
on
characters.
your own.
All right, Mister. We're coming. Going off to the Isle of Tahiti.
Lower the motorboat. Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads. We'll be back to pick you up in 3 days. I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
Please be careful on that island. You know what the legends say about it?
No.
I'll take care. Thank you, Captain Hudson.
What do the legends say about it? I don't know of any legends. Would someone care to explain? Oh, wow.
Well, here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be.
You know the legends.
You left a year
Excuse
ago
me?
to search for a cure for
No?
my affliction.
Could you explain?
Letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, old pal?
Yeah,
What
it's
did you
totally the island
find?
from the dream.
Whatever it
This has to
was,
be, you're right.
it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti, and from there to this place.
San Francisco
Island
to
in the
Tahiti.
middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name. Everything is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
Yes, it is. Look at that key.
This can't be a coincidence.
Call of the Sea. Call of the Sea, ma'am. Rainbow. And birds.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why? There's definitely something strange about this place.
Something awfully fishy about this place, ma'am. Is that like a snake? What is that?
Okay, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here. I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to camp.
I feel like that could go away like any second. This isn't beached very properly. Like the tide will just take your shit.
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Seashells. So let's go over here. Oh, you move very slow.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently.
Aha. Oh, this is oh, how does the song go? The Moana song. The one Lin-Manuel Miranda sings. Away, away.
Va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully
Something,
crafted,
something,
too.
something. We find the open sea, and we'll find ourselves today.
A miniature
And that's how you sing Lin-Manuel Miranda's song in Moana.
This machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull. A note written in French. I only
Oh.
understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death.
Français, you say? Et nous avons profin something cette île pour n'y trouver que la mort. So we have, that's gotta be like arrived or something, at the Isle of the work till you die. Hit X. Nous avons profané cette île pour n'y trouver que la mort. Christian, your French might be better than me. We go, we don't go more something. Because now la pas negative. We don't. Well, we don't go. And then plus more. I don't know what loin means.
A note written in French.
Right.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
The sheath for the sword. I literally thought that these tracks here, this is clearly like a truck or something, but I thought that this was where the boat just was, and that it was gone. I thought for a split second. Man, you really move slow.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
There's definitely something over there. I want to check out what's over here first, I think. This looks like a cave. It'll probably have like a dead end. Alright, so we can run now. Much faster.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Represent the sea. Yeah, I think so. This is it. Very good. Yeah, like she's like that's like Lost, like Lost vibes where she's like feeling better. There's some sort of healing property about the island type of thing. I hope you're proud of me, Sarah. I remember some Lost knowledge. What else is on
These
here?
wooden figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
Someone's like weaving baskets here. Is it like nighttime or no? Is it just dark here? Amidst the jungle. Plank's Island ancestor. That's great.
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island. What a lovely flower offering.
Pick this up? No. Just investigating right now. Oh my god, there's more of them.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one? Well, that did something.
What's I do on this side too?
Something's missing here.
Lever mechanism is missing. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just like leaving the trunk with the ship stuff. You guys see where this thing would have been? Because it's like, it looks like this is missing. So it's got to be something we passed. Oh, sorry, run. Like,
What a lovely flower offering.
no. Is there something over here that it could be? These things are like round, that's what I'm thinking. There's an area to the right of the door. Ooh, yeah.
This box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
Oh.
It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Underneath the flowers. Okay, so we gotta move those flowers over there.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt. Tool.
Alright, so let's go back to the flowers then. We'll get that stuff. Yeah, game over. Mystery solved. We can go home. Well, it's been fun, Ancient Planky. But we're headed home. Did I pass it? Get mixed up. Yeah, right here. It was right here, right? Didn't it said like move this?
What a lovely flower offering.
Oop.
Well, look what's hidden here.
Bingo. Feels like a mushroom. With that, pull the lever. Crunk, pull the lever. Correct lever.
It works.
It wouldn't let me take the knife when I went to it before. Nah, B, back. We can zoom. We can look very closely. Oh. This is how I like to look at my knives.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Someone's been drinking and eating, what it looks like anchovies or sardines or something.
A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
Modern technology and a Polynesian design.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier, but a Polynesian version.
You're behind, Sarah. You gotta catch up. It's the only way. Okay, so obviously this isn't going to do anything to activate the bridge. We've got to figure out what this is. Like some sort of legend or some sort of key who's going to tell us. So we'll look around this camp.
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here.
Oh, it's your handsome
You
husband.
were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where did you and all your crew go? Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Read. Figured it out. What was wrong? Why was the stream behind? For the puppet. Lady Shannon, cargo, 6 people, fragile instruments, several boxes of equipment, weapons and explosives, supplies for 3 weeks. That's like a manifest. So 3 weeks. They were supposed to be out here for 3 weeks, and what? This guy just kind of, her husband disappeared. This is the sequel to Atlantis? Perhaps. It does. It feels kind of a little Atlantis-y. With all these, like, you know, old-looking future technologies. So this is the journal. We don't have anything new yet, so we still got to keep looking. This is just back to the door. Yeah, there's nothing here. I assume it's got to be in, like, this section. Did this totem have anything to do with it? No, there's no way to interact with this. I don't think so. Give me a shot if you guys spot anything. Oh, there's a path here. Some hedges. Some shrubberies.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
It's the island. It's healing you. Oh, which way are we going to go? That way? Or this way? I'll go this way first. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, hello, fishies. Look at those little fishies. Oh, it's blinding. I'm afraid I'm getting, like, lost and going so far in. Oh, don't you call my fishies dinner.
Oh my, this is so beautiful.
Look at the birds.
What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Little bird sanctuary. Hello, birdos. Oh, these are the things. Like, these are the symbols on the bridge. Oh, hello.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir.
Yeah, she's got a little encyclopedic type of
There are
knowledge.
lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Oh yeah, draw this symbol. Oh, so before those were the waves. This is the lorikeets. So maybe there's some other ones that we can do to lower that bridge. Hey, we're okay right now, but if we have to survive, we will do what we must. All right, that's got to be all that was that was in that area.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
Old pal. Oh, the way she addresses him is so sweet. Very 1930s.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
This is where we came from. Alright, let's see if we figured out enough to at least enter something on that bridge, maybe. So the ocean and the thing. Yarg. That's a good little twist on the classic "What's a pirate's favorite letter" joke. Like I could read that in the pirate voice. Kevin, I'm gonna read your joke. I'm crediting you. What's a pirate's favorite letter? Yarg. A pirate's true love be the sea. Yarg. Matey. Oh. So we got some. I do. So it could be C, it could be X, and then there's the classic R. Keep an eye out for future Pickle Game streams. We might have some pirate games or pirate themed streams that we got planned in the works. Ooh, oh, we can do something with this.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Got it. Okay, so we have to get all of them. So that's another one. Oh, so this is in the water here. Maybe this has to do with something.
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
Aha! How is she ordering this? So we got that one. Maybe there's something over here. Hey, pirates with very advanced societies. I'm pretty sure pirates had like pensions and stuff for when
Shortcut. That's convenient.
Oh, that's super convenient. Pirates had pension plans, so if someone got hurt or couldn't pirate anymore, they would give them an amount of gold from the pot, and leave them on an island so they could take care of themselves with it. That's a fact I learned from my pirate-loving friend who. Yeah, the boat. We're still here. Is there a clue with the boat? Nope. Is this accurate? Did they have motorboats in the 1930s? Probably, right? All right, maybe there's another clue like back here. Since it allowed me to go back here, that would make sense.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
Look, he's such a good beau. He did all this for you. He got lost on a deserted island looking for the cure for your hand spots. And he knew how to wield a gun. That's attractive in a man. Do we know anything else
A lovely flower offering.
about him? He had friends. He had some scientist friends. We already looked at this. Also, just proof again. We cannot take the
A
knife.
carving tool.
Just as a carving tool.
A carving tool.
I guess she's not the she's not the knife type. She's more the puzzle solving. Over here. Let's see if we know enough. So we got sun, fish, waves, bird. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need one more. It's just a matter of where that is. So we got you already, right? No, we didn't.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Oh, that should be it. So, mountain, sun, fish, waves to the right. Mountain, right stick. Is that sun or is that mountain? That's mountain. Fishies. And then waves to the right. Push the button. Hello? Did I do something wrong? Mountain, sun, fish, waves, birdies. That's birdies. Do I need something else? Oh, the missing piece to yeah, maybe it's like reverse order. We'll try that next. It doesn't let me select the triangle. Maybe that'll like light up or something if I get it. So, okay, I'm gonna flip it. This was sun. I was so excited. I was so confident. I thought we got this. Thinking. So either we have to find something else, or I'm just not inputting this correctly. Ooh, you know, maybe it's like the order that it's in. Maybe, yeah. Well, maybe it's yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. You got it, Christian. You got it. Yeah. So it would be sun. Would it be bird and then mountain, or mountain and then bird? I do think fish is last, but so sun would be top. We'll try it. We'll try it in different orders. So sun, mountain, football field goal post. So this was bird, right? All right, so let's try bird mountain. And then water. But the bird could be flying above the mountain.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
Hey,
That's my ticket across the river then.
nice work, Christian. Yay, we did it. We conquered you, river. Ooh, spooky. Achievable. 74 miles east of something. Completed chapter 1.
How
Nice
long
job,
have I
guys.
been walking?
Weekly achievement.
Lost
I'll
track of the
collect that
time.
later. Chapter 2, the Everhard Expedition.
Wow, what is this place? I'd better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Why is it abandoned? Love?
The Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Alright. I just gotta ask, Nora, how do you plan to get your luggage all the way out here? This is a walk. This is a bit of a trek.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
This is like an elevator. Good insight from that last puzzle on how we kind of have to think about these things. Like, it's not just like find the things, put the pieces together. It's like you have to critically think about it a little bit, which is very refreshing for a game like this.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone by when suddenly my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whitesand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Oh, the mystery is a build. A lot of pictures here.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
Oh, that's her husband saying, no, 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 no. We're not doing that.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well.
He's warning us about those
Forbidden
after she's
ritual?
done. He's warning us about those ruins. He said that some of the forbidden some sort of forbidden ritual took place here.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose do they serve? That's on the lift. That must be something, the square in the middle.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well? What well?
This guy doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well?
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me.
9.5 feet is a safe distance for the detonator. Explosive hatch.
Looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
So this must be the guy who like didn't agree with Harry and the ritual or whatever and didn't want the amulet.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14th, 1934, I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days. It's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open the hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again like I did with the elevator. You better let me handle this situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Yeah, so this guy's just getting impatient. So that thing is an elevator.
Much for games of chance.
Oh, have you guys ever played with these? Yes. You know what? Let me take a look. I can actually move my screen around if it's covering up dialogue like that. I've played this this dice game before. My grandfather has a set like this actually, which is really cool. And you have a little cup with the dice in it, and it's I mean it's kind of like poker rules where you get a full house. It's like with 5 cards, except it's 5 dice, or like 2 pair and a straight, and you have to match the different symbols. I think it goes 9, 10, and then Jack, Queen, King, Ace is the best. So let me see this. Let me match up. I'm not covering it up too much there. Let me see if there's a better part of the screen I can put my thing in. No, I'm not covering up too much dialogue, but here, let me put myself a little further up. Maybe that'll be better. Make myself a tiny bit smaller. There you go. That should work. A gun!
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
Ooh, you want a gun? Man, there's so many things to look at.
Nice comb.
Just pick it up off the wherever it's been. Just start using it. Ah, it's been a while since I had a good combing of my hair.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
Someone's all into the frou-frou.
His real name was Costas?
Name of bearer, Costas Apostolou. Bearer's address in the United States, 5844W Manchester Ave, Los Angeles, California. In case of accident, notify Athanasios Astopoulou. It's Bob Costas. It is. Bob, what are you doing on this island? Shouldn't you be like doing the Masters or Kentucky Derby or something? I believe he's retired now, actually, so maybe he has some time.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
Ooh, smoochy, smoochy. Smooch on the picture. That's how you know when someone really cares about you. When they give you a picture with lipstick on it.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
Roy, the best stuntman in Hollywood. Ooh la la.
Very neat.
So this is Roy's camp. Oh, another gun. Winchester 12 gauge M12.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
So it's like you're like learning about the story here with all this stuff. Like we're not solving a puzzle with that. We're just kind of learning. So did everyone kind of like set up camp in their own thing? I've been to all these other ones, right? Yeah, I've definitely been to this one. So this was Harry's camp.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Oh, is this like a gravestone?
I hadn't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian
Oh, over there.
spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. I thought it was nothing at first.
Roy Granger.
A farewell message from a friend.
Roy/Frank. I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. So that's probably Harry's friend.
He
If
seems
anyone-
confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop after what happened. I better find out more about the well. So this well definitely sounds like some sort of problem issue thing that they were having. And then one guy wanted to like detonate it with the dynamite.
Did they use all the dynamite?
Adjust my chair real quick. That's better.
Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Yeah, the ritual's probably going down at the well. That's a good point. So we don't have anything about the elevator yet in here.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
You just go for a swim, though. Just a quick swim. Oh, this is the thing that the picture was of.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection. An amulet. Look at this little fellow.
Oh, so this is the amulet that he referenced before. But we can't take it. The water graphics in this game are beautiful. Like they're a little bit like it's not like realistic per se, but just the artistic kind of like elements of it are very pretty. Then the fog and mist is really aesthetically pleasing as
I
well.
must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
Swanky. Turtle.
It's been ripped out of something else. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Interact. Oh, so we can reconstruct this. Oh, we can do this. Let's get this central. Can't rotate these? No. So, oh, I see, I see. This goes up. That goes underneath. Maybe he ripped this up so that someone like would have trouble figuring out afterwards. There we go. Then this piece goes there. It's all coming into place. That turtle is the top part of this.
Got it.
Write that shit down. Oops.
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel
Mr.
really bad for
Everhart.
him.
Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I never should have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened. Oh, you know what? He must have like detonated the dynamite and then that guy died. Right? That's why the grave's back there. So, because this to replace characters, so this is Frank. Was Frank the one that was on the grave? Or did he write to the guy on the grave?
Interesting.
Object inserted ancient mechanism. Okay, so can I take this turtle piece? No. But we do have an order for that stuff.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Oh, well, this is something else entirely.
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black, ichor, crossed out, ooze. So watch out for the black ooze. Can we save? Do a little save. That's all that's in this one. That's another bridge-looking thing. So, if we go back to the elevator, I wonder if we're going to see anything like that. So we have to insert
Something missing here.
something into there. It's not the
This
turtle.
enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
Ooh, tiki.
A tiki, like something straight out of an adventure novel.
Okay. Very meta, because this is an adventure game. But it plays a little bit like a novel. Alright, we're going up here. And then we'll go to that tiki up there, which we just jotted down. And we'll make that look like that. Oh, there's another one over there. I don't think we can get to it, though. Oh, no, there's a bridge. We can. So, circles, green eyes with little under things, teeth, crossed arms. That looks like the circles. Green eyes with the under thing. Teeth. Crossed arms. That's it. Alright, let's go over
You
here
put
now.
together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
My dear old pal,
Ooh.
I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something
Ooh.
on the island
Money shot.
clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him.
So Roy died, okay.
Deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
I miss you, Harry.
Something's missing here. Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Stranded ship.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. So that was their ship.
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
Tillinghast Spectacles Lens Aligner. After a significant alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in optical impression, observing the lenses. Observing the lenses will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. All rights reserved. Crawford and Tillinghast. Bizarre. Look into other dimensions with this what is that? This thing? Yeah, here's the Lovecraftian influence.
Black ooze. In a telescope?
Black ooze. This
The
is so
Harry Everhard
frustrating.
I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. Ooh, this is the lens aligner.
Strange device, Harry.
Ho ho! Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Buttons. Touching buttons. Touching. Ooh, black ooze over there. Black ooze. Black ooze. I don't know what's going on. I should probably look around before I just start doing things. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Oh, so he's trying different combinations on this. That's what he was doing. You can see the times that he messed up. We did that already. So, I mean, if he couldn't figure it out and he knew what he was doing with this, I don't know how we're going to be able to figure it out. So we're going to have to probably leave and come back to figure this out.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do
That
with
was the
it.
ship.
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
Read this. Oh, okay. So there's a map.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
So they don't know
More
how it goes up,
drawings.
but it does when you put the thing in it. And when you go up there, you get to the ruins. We can't take the turtle. Huh. All right. Do we have to go down to the ship to get anything or something? No, we probably have to stay up here. Well, so we did the tiki. Oh, you know what? That's not the correct side. This side has a little hole. I'm gonna. Oh no, never mind. I did do it the right side. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the. That's a good idea. Look at the instructions for the lens aligner. Oh, look, there's all these like papers in the ground. Is this anything? No. So you can zoom in. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze to other planes of reality. Oh, so maybe you make this. Let's just make like one, see if we can make one just in the middle. Can you like print one out? Yeah, and maybe we have to like take this lens and put it in the telescope or something, you know, so we can actually like look in it. Trying to just get that meter up. See if I can do something. I don't know how to like print it.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I'm not
Yeah,
really
we
sure
probably
how this thingamajig works,
need a little more
or
information.
What to do with it. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Maybe there's something down there. Something like, so we did the tiki. So maybe there's more tikis we have to do. Maybe there's something we have to be able to do something with this turtle thing on the right. Like maybe we have to find those other panels. Got the amulet here. Oh, wait. There's another tiki.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Oh, let's find all the tikis.
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
Yeah, let's find the last tiki. Yeah, that makes sense. Right next to Roy's camp that Roy died. Yeah, Roy Granger. That's right. Okay.
What a delicate piece of craftsmanship.
All right, so we got all the tikis. Oh, so you see the green? Maybe we need to have the things that are green. Nah. All right, well, let's just try all those combinations up there. No harm in that. Okay. We got this. So let's do that one on the left first. We did that. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. It's like that. And then let's do this last one. That looks right. And then we got the tongue out. Then we got the thing. And that did nothing. I'm just trying. Let's see. Do we make all of them? No, not quite. I wonder if I can line them all up. Like if one of them, like this one is all lined up. This one is all lined up. This one is all they're all lined up. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I did this already because they're all lined up. All right. Well, I found the tikis at least. There's got to be something else. Like we have to get that piece, you know? We can look up a walkthrough if we need to, but we have 4 brains here, so hopefully we can figure it out. And I mean, I know I'm the one actually playing it, and hopefully we don't get the no, that's the tape recorder. I got excited. I thought it was the piece. That's nothing to look at. He's pointing to the elevator. So there's some sort of forbidden ritual at the top of the thing. Oh, is that Triangle Cave? Maybe is that Triangle Cave something that we have to go to, or is that part of the ruins? Oh! Oh!
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Alright, let's find all 4 of those. I guess sometimes you just gotta look around. Ooh, this is got part of one.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
That's the manta ray. Oh, so the turtle was there, and that's why it's up there. So let's go to this one. Doesn't exist. Or could it be on his grave? No. Maybe it's some luxurious one up there or something. It's got to be something with the tikis, and then it's got to be something with these stone things. Oh, back of the
They used
grave.
the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
Well, maybe the representations of each character or person. So we did that. Then here. Like there, maybe I can look at those pictures or something. Maybe there's more evidence in those pictures from, or like what we actually should be doing, as opposed to just filling out things from the story. But to get this piece, we have to do either something with the tikis, with these guardians. So, oh here.
Something's missing inside that emblem.
Yeah, and then we got the turtle. So let's go back up top. We're just this crazy lady just walking around this camp. Just walking and walking and walking. It's been sunset for about 5 hours now. But we're just swiveling around tiki heads and finding these turtle stones. Different sea creatures, connection with each tiki, order of the symbols is important. Family symbols, question mark? So, which one was connected to the turtle? The turtle was first. The turtle, I guess, was that one on the left. Which was this one. I didn't know this was a thing.
Into, Harry?
Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. We have always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck in your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Brown, the Starry Wisdom Society. Oh, so he didn't want to take the money. He said no to the money, and this guy was not having it. Done these with the tikis. We got this machine. We don't know how to use it. We got the ship down there. What happened to the ship? Huh. Alright, looking at that paper help. A little more context. Don't know how to get down there. Maybe we have to find that other half of that ruin or something. Where am I going? Where am I going?
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everharts are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
A middle-class girl.
I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
This is Roy's place. Tiki. Half of a thing.
Did they use all the dynamite?
We got the one on the back of the grave. It's here. Wait, we're an hour and 30 minutes in. I'll play him for like 120. If this goes on for another like 5 to 10 minutes, we might have to do a quick walkthrough for this part. I'd love to figure this out though on our own. What did this say again? Alright. He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. Is there something we can do with that? This is him in the hammock. The guy doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? The ladder? There's a ladder up top? This looks like a part of a ladder. Alright, I'll have a look for that ladder then. Turtle shells. Oh, that was the ladder? Over the edge of the rock, it looked like there might have been something he could interact with at the very edge. Let's take a look. feel like right up here. No? Oh, Christian. Good eye. Down we go. Down we go. Down we go. Down the ladder we go. Look before you step.
I can't cross until the drawbridge is lowered.
Great. Awesome. Wait. What am I supposed to do? What are we doing? Is there like something I could see? I could sketch, perhaps? Incredible view. Wonderful views. Waterfalls. I would just dive in this water if we could. Maybe just hang out. All right, let's hang out for a second. Nice place to just chill out, you know. The little 420 action down here by the water ball and a little secret spot. This could be a good little vibe. Maybe just hang out and vibe is what you offered. Hey, you know, sometimes you gotta chill for a second. Sometimes that's the best advice. You gotta collect yourself. Get your head. We just gotta, you know. We're vibing. And then we're gonna solve this puzzle. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. And break. Go team. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, you stop her like mid-animation. But that's very... Just go up. We won't stop for that. I don't want to be insensitive. Maybe her weird hand positions are because of her Dalmatian hand disease. Hopefully we'll get educated on it as we go through this game. What the spotted hand disease means. Maybe it has something to do with these spots. Okay. So like, I wonder if the tikis are more than just here. Like, I took a look at all the tikis. I sketched them all out, right? I did them in order before, though. I could try it again, but like I did that and then just nothing happened. I don't see any like way to like activate anything up here. The order of the symbols is important. We can make a Franken tiki. Because like you notice like some of them are like lit up green, but I don't know if that means anything. He says that the order of the symbols is important. So I think so turtle, shark, ray, octopus. Turtle, Oh, you know what? Maybe I did them in the wrong order. I did them in the wrong order. So we have this one. This is the turtle, right? Yeah, so the top left tiki is the turtle. The top right tiki must be the octopus. Bottom left is the shark. Bottom right is the ray. So I did it before turtle. I think I just did like the order of the tikis over there on the left. So let's do this. Thank you for your contribution, Sarah. Just saying Frank and Tiki over and over again. we'll do no, do the thing. Why? We'll do turtle. Turtle is that one. We gotta do shark. So we have turtle. We gotta do shark. Oh, I see how he kind of looks like a shark with the fins at the bottom. And then we got to do ray, which is tongue out. And then we got to do this. Oh, so maybe we do actually have to do Frank and Tiki? Okay, so we'll do the first one is the turtle. The next one is the eyes from the shark. Next one is the tongue out from the ray.
A secret compartment.
It was Frank and Tiki. It was Frank and Tiki. I'm corrected. Sarah, you were right. To be honest, that probably did take us, or at least me, like a half hour longer than it needed. Than it should have. All right.
This appears to be the shrine of a Polynesian chieftain.
Oh, here's a slab.
What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like it. It's
Kind of stone.
disturbing.
It looks like it's got the black ooze. Can I interact with that? Hello? Oh, can I crouch now? Well, let me get back there. There you go.
Wow, really old photo. The island is wearing a lot of tribal ornaments, but none of them seem Polynesian.
Interesting. Weekend at Wakale's. Secret object in chapter 2.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern? Oh.
Yeah, we got the collectible for chapter 2. It was super hard to reach too. That's like something you had to really like dig your shoulder in to get. What do you call? You calling the stone a brownie? This guy?
How is that possible? What fascinating technology.
Oh, are you ready? Are we going up? Up we go.
Oh my.
Whee! Woohoo!
Oh my goodness, what happened here?
Oh, it's from the explosion. They put the first aid tent right next to it. This is where a man died. I mean, if you were going to have it anywhere, I guess next to the site of an explosion. Ooh, it's my hand.
Is this a picture of my hand?
Yes, Nora.
Those spots look all too familiar.
So someone else had it too. What does it say? July 15th, photo of my left hand. Oh, is this on Harry? Did Harry get the spots too? Well, you got lenses.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Undefined substance pulsating, affecting erythrocytes. Ooh, that's got a skull on it. Poison. Ooh. Wormwood. I wonder if these are all accurate. Peridrin? Hydrogen peroxide. Ugh.
Cripes! This man was splashed with that black liquid.
The black liquid looks kind of like the
Whoever took this
spots.
picture must have a really cool head.
July 17th, 1934. The spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them. Is there someone in the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name. And who's playing that music? Oh, we heard those voices in the beginning in the dream. Maybe that's what that's like. The
Skin alterations. Like the ones on my hands.
July 15th, 1934. Skin alterations appearing on my left hand today. Similar to angiomas. Allergic eczema? Cyanosis? Let's hope not. I took a sample of my blood to analyze. Asked for a photo of Everhart's wife's hand.
That black ooze again.
That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. Ha! 3 feet closer, and I would have been here. I wouldn't have been here to tell the story. I got splashed with the black ooze and took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. Damn. So, was I touched, or were we touched by the black ooze? When we looked at the hand before, it didn't look as bad as that. Yeah, maybe she came into contact with the ooze at some point. That's a good point.
I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness.
Let's do it again. Ba-boom!
Better
No,
not
we can't.
touch it. Given what happened, they shouldn't have either. Is this stone structure a hatch of some sort? Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath. I almost feel as if they were... Is somebody whispering? Hello? Is anyone down here?
Oh, spooky. Oh. Oh, these are like all the patterns.
I feel disoriented down here. Are these ornamental? Or something else? Were these eyes related to the ritual?
Ah. Oh, I don't like that. Well, listen to this with headphones. Ah.
This eye, is it calling to me? Do they have two pupils?
Oh, there's the ooze. Ah, I'm scared. Oh, I freaked out when I saw the camera. I thought this wasn't supposed to be
Are
scary.
these ornamental? Or something else?
Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies now. Oh, trippy. Purple. Purple and gold.
Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he was splashed with the black ooze, and he's gotten worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. No, you don't have to hold my hand yet.
Well, this looks like another job by Handyman Harry.
Replicate ritual, modified Tinglehast invention.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals over realities, forgotten civilization, not Polynesian. Black ooze used to replace ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet. These things look bizarre. These are like the tiki heads we saw before. And those are people, oh, with the ooze going through their eyes and their head, while they're obviously like bound.
It's a ritual of some sort. What are they doing to their eyes?
Spooky stuff. Ooh, bridge.
Well, that was easy. This should save some time.
Oh, okay. Oh, so do we jot that down? Yeah. Okay, so let's do this thing in the lens, guy. In the one that was giving us the heebie-jeebies. But like, so if he was so close to solving it, what must have happened to him? Like in this location. Well, I don't know. You know what? He was so close to solving it, but then something happened with the ship, right? That's what we found out before. Oh, you see, it's gotten a little later in the day. The sun's a little lower because we advanced through the story. So, big dot down there, small dot there. Yeah, they might have succeeded with that ritual. You're right. That's also a possibility. Like either it was the ship or there was the ritual then, or both. That doesn't look right.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Is that not right? Maybe it's a little too far over to the left. Like right there? No, that's not it. Like that's gotta be one spot, right? No? You think that was it? Okay. So like there. But then, so that's where I had it. Yeah, I think you're right. To the right of that. So there. And like there. Then we'll go down one and make it bigger. Yeah, try that.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Maybe it's because it's like an eye, it's reversed or something. Like with the lens, because this looks like an eye. So the way it has to hit your eye is like upside down, you know what I mean? Like because of the way your eye reflects light, like you receive things upside down and then your brain interprets it. Maybe. Might as well try it. I might be digging in too deep though. I don't think that's it. That looks right though in terms of like the actual size of the things. Sarah, are you looking at walkthroughs again? 3 eyes. Yeah, we only got 1 eye. Do I have to go back down there?
This thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
I don't want to go back down there. Oh no. I'm gonna get the spooky spooks again. Oh god. We may have left a little earlier than we should have because I accelerated the process of leaving. Oh god. So these are naturally purple. Okay. Yeah. Ah.
Another eye. I hear whispering.
Oh, this one's got ooze too.
I hear it. I'd better draw it just in case.
That's 3. 3 eyes.
The whispering, it stopped. Was I imagining all that?
All right, so we have to add all these 3 eyes together. Aha. So big circle, medium circle. And that's a medium circle. Go up, small circle. And then small circle. Ah, no! Wrong button. Okay. So this is a small circle. And we go to this one is a small circle. The reset button and the plus button are too close together. Medium circle. And big circle. Is that too low? That's too low. Big circle. Medium circle. Got it.
Yes, I think I solved it. I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
We got it. Put it in the telescope. Oh, we're gonna see some
It
heebie-jeebies.
fits.
Alternate reality time. Into the multiverse. Ooh.
What? What on earth? What is happening? My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
So we did the telescope. And we have this constellation.
My God. What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Can't do anything else with that. We got these stars. Do we have to go back to that camp, maybe? Or is it going to be nighttime soon? Got that. Let me just adjust. There you go. So there's got to be something else down here, probably, right? Well, oh, so the ritual was at the ruins, right? Oh, these are the stars. All right. What's the orientation, though? So how do you determine where the bottom is and the top is? Maybe the bottom's this doorway. And then we have to, like, connect it. Start here.
I can press these star-shaped tiles.
Get the black ooze. Black ooze. Here we go. And then we go back down to here. We go here. And then we have to go here. Nope, I messed up. This one. There. There. That do it? Oh, you know what? Does this one look slightly different here? Yeah, this one's like bigger and golder, so this is the start point. Okay. So that one goes there, there, and there. Cool. And then there. And then bing. Bing. Bang. Bang.
Right, looks like I solved it. Great
Oh no!
Scott! The
Great
well's
Scott!
filling up. That's black ooze.
Oh, this is the well!
No. What's happening?
No! What's happening? No!
I'm feeling faint again.
We got oozed. The Everhard Expedition. You have completed Chapter 2.
What is this? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? This is different. It isn't my recurring dream.
Is
can't
this just
stop
real
walking.
life?
My legs aren't
Is
responding.
it just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape to reality.
Holy Moses, what is
Open
that
your
creature on the
eyes.
horizon?
Oh boy. Look up to the sky and see.
Wait a moment.
No, don't. Ah! Swim faster.
I can breathe. Underwater.
Bizarre. That's nicer underwater.
I have to get back. I have to find... What is that? What kind of creature is this?
Swim towards it or away from it?
I need to get a closer look.
Man, Nora, you're going crazy. Yo, Nora is losing some shit here.
What happened? Oh, how did I get to this beach? Oh, I have a terrible headache.
The vanishing of Lady Shannon. Lady Shannon!
Ship.
The
Torn
boat.
apart and cast so far up the beach. What on earth could have happened to it?
Could have been that monster, Nora. We like climb this? No. Alright, see now this is when everything was all nice and bright. There has been a drastic change in the tone of this game. What about our luggage? Nora, what happened to your luggage? It's still on the boat. She just forgot about that trunk in the boat.
Items from a stranded ship.
And then they set up camp here. Oh, are we like gonna find her dead husband at some point or something? That would be very disheartening. Oh, we got tape recorder.
So, is this recording? Mm-hmm. Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe
It's Harry.
never meant to blame you.
Where have you been this whole time?
Oh, that's the crazy doctor.
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
So we're going just as crazy as he did.
I believe Harry visited this exposition when he was looking for answers for my illness.
Newbury Tiara Expedition coming to Boston by C.D. Ward. Prohibition, something messed you. Yeah, this is the 1930s Prohibition stuff. Prohibition was happening, right? Cults and Rituals, an interview with Inspector John Raymond LaGrasse. Also, if I am incorrect on the years of Prohibition, please let me know in the chat and I will correct it. Ward and Blake News Agency.
Photographic film. Photographic film.
Prohibition actually never ended. Well, the more you know.
Portable typewriter. It's too dark to see anything inside the tents. I should find a way to turn these lights on.
Ooh, a record.
Never heard of this Eric Zahn fella? A pulp magazine. I love Chandra Hogarth stories.
Tales from Beyond. Ooh, maybe some little Easter egg, little inspiration for this work. This game. Ah, let's have a meal. Now seems like a good time. Just sit down, have some din.
The expedition only has 5 members now.
Oh, and there's the crazy guy. You see the doctor with the spots in his hands. She's like, no, it's totally normal. She totally forgot about the ooze. When in reality, she's just like walking around like a zombie. Like, thinks she's like coherently talking to herself. Just like sits down at the table, has a conversation with some people. Oh, it goes over here. Man, it took him 13 years to realize they should really just let people have their alcohol. They get too upset.
This sailor is a dead ringer for my grandpa Isaiah.
It probably is your grandpa, because you got to be going insane. Marsh Cannery. That was the hidden object. Cool. We haven't jotted anything down that we've looked at. Tools. Oh, you know what? Because we can go in the ship.
My God. The ship's hull was ripped open. A few jagged rocks couldn't have caused a gash of this size.
It was a monster.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, we're up high. Can we? Where do we go from here? We like look at something? Oh, up here.
I can't see any trace of the ship's crew, nor their remains. No power. I'll try again, damn it.
Whoa, it scared me. It's the water. Oh. I'm a little on edge.
Nope, wrong.
Okay, green. Green. No. Oh, it's lightning. I turn on the power.
All green. Now, what exactly did I turn on?
What? What did I do? Oh, there's a yellow light over there.
That voice. Is that
Oh.
Harry? No, just a recording.
Unaccounted for. 5 of us have survived, but we're stranded on this island. Please send help immediately.
I'm the help.
What were you looking for in a...
Press call from the Everhart expedition.
I was just gonna keep playing.
Nautical miles east of Tahiti. The Lady Shannon has run aground.
I was thinking this expedition had failed and was worried about how we'd get back home. But then I found those stairs that led me to the giant stone, Oregon. It might be another way to get to the very heart of the island. In any case, there's nothing we can do until someone hears our distress call.
Apparently, Harry's expedition waited for a long time to be rescued. Did they give up hope? Even the crew of the ship that brought Harry's expedition to this island were afraid of it.
June 30th, 1934, 8:25 a.m. We delivered the 6 members of the Everhart expedition to the island without incident. We'll come back to pick them up again in 3 weeks. If there's anything left to pick up by then. Wow, that's morbid. 12:40 p.m. Left the island after lunch, no incidents. June 31st, next day, 1934, 6 a.m. The area nearby seems adequate for whaling. We might get a good catch. Oh, so they're gonna like actually catch whale? No, they're gonna watch whales, right? They're whale watching.
This is the captain.
Unless they're gonna catch whales. In that case, they're bad people. 10:25 a.m. July 14th, 1934. This is 3 weeks later. 10:25 a.m. Good weather and clear sailing until a surprise undercurrent shook the ship. I haven't seen the sea that rough in years. 17:25 p.m. First mate swears he saw a huge sea creature near our hull shortly afterwards. Definitely not a whale. Ooh, that's what tore the ship. So that was like what we were looking at before. Pacific Ocean, Tahiti whales.
Not far from here.
Tahiti. Tahiti's supposed to be a very beautiful place. They have the if you ever go to the Polynesian Cultural Center.
The Black Ooze's properties are perplexing.
The Polynesian Cultural Center in which island in Hawaii is it? It's the one with Honolulu, Oahu. You learn about like Tahiti and like the various like cultural dances and things that they have. It's very cool. Black Ooze test changes consistency, levitates when exposed to different vibration frequencies. Huh. So that's why the elevator levitated, because the Black Ooze with the vibe, like it must have vibrated it, and then that's how it rose. But Tahiti has the like the dances where they have the long like green skirts, and they have they accentuate, they shake their butt, and then the stuff on the back goes like and it goes like all over the place. The traditional cultural Tahiti dance.
Covered in that black goo. I wonder what it'll do to me.
No, it's not. Hula's like, like with the waves, like nice. It's like very like, like bump it up and up. It's a terrible way to explain it. You can look it up. You look up Tahiti cultural dances. Everything on this rotten island has something to do with the damn Black Ooze in one way or another. Even Dr. DeWitt's irrational behavior seems to be related to this getting exposed to that awful liquid. No, I'm done. I'm not going on with that. Alright, so the liquid's bad. Levitates things. Has weird properties. Slots.
These knobs must control the vibrations inside this chamber.
So there's got to be something to give us some clues with this.
Maybe the legend is more real than it seems.
On the island of Panape, there's a city called Nan Madol. That's composed entirely of large basalt structures. Legend has it the city was built with floating stones moved by black magic. That's nothing.
Frank is certainly a resourceful man.
I wired up your message to the radio like you asked, Mr. Everhart. I'll keep broadcasting as long as the ship's got fuel. God help us. So we should keep broadcasting this, right? Help, maybe.
This is a distress call from the Everhart expedition.
Well, maybe not while we're in the room. Maybe when we leave the room, because I don't want to listen to that over and over again. But so that's why it was going. Anything with these notes, maybe? Picture of the ship. So maybe to get something with these frequencies, we have to leave here. Huh. Let's play around. Oh, it was green. Oh. I'll make them all level. Interesting. Okay. So maybe, oh, so I'll move those slightly up, but keep those two at the same. No, wrong one. Oh, so I have to just get them, they don't have to be at the same, they all just have to be at the green lights. So that's that green light. What's the green light for this one? Okay. I'm just playing with it. I gotta think about it a little more. Like what I'm actually supposed to do. So this one moves left and right, the left and right ones. This one moves the left and middle. This one moves the right and middle. We don't have anything written down in the journal, but I think it's just like, this is going to be more like kind of logic based. Like what is going to like get it set up to the point where one works and one is like a certain space away and the same space away is another one. Almost like got it.
I'd better write down those numbers in my journal.
Numbers in the journal. Slot machine says 262. Oh, hertz. These are hertz. These are measurements. Okay. Yeah, Jay's in the chat. Jay's in the chat. We got it. Let's go. So we got this. And so if we need that in the future, we'll have it. That might be all there is here. Maybe we have to go back out to the spooky, spooky spook. Probably back down the ladder, right? Lady Shannon.
Only God knows how long I've been covered in this black liquid. I wonder what it's going to do to me. Although I doubt anything could be worse than my illness.
Would you say that this game is better than Lost? Sarah? I think it might be. We'll see. It's very intriguing so far. Okay. Power?
That is a doornail.
Where's this power cable go? Goes up there. It's very dark. It's hard to see. Does that go up to the ship's deck? Can we get up there to the ship's deck? It looks like the power cable runs up to the ship's deck. Because I think if we got power to the camp, that would be ideal. This power cable runs this way. And then that'll light this stuff up.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
So we definitely gotta turn the power on somehow. We're here. And again, that means this cable, which goes up there. Let's see if we can get to the top deck of the ship. Or unless this. Oh, so that's one of them. Okay, so this is another one. Power cable. It's kind of dangerous to have all this power set up so close to the water right there. Ooh, this. Is that is this yellow light on here? Sorry, I should just check. Okay, so that's signaling that the current's going.
last. Some light. That should make things easier.
There we are. Yeah, that I keep wondering what that is. It's those things. On a dark and stormy night, there was a wooden pole.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
I wonder if like they tied up that the doctor who got hit by the ooze, or something like that when he did the thing with the knife. Power. So you're saying they used the pole to sacrifice, or do they actually sacrifice the pole itself? And that's why it has the marks in it. Someone was working on a radio. Alright, we turned the power on. Now we need to find the gun box. And we'll get the teddy bear, and then we gotta run around to another location of the map. Tide levels measurements. Harry Everhart. Oh, we could do the
What
Hertz.
is this?
Doodad. It's a piano doodad. Each number is a representation of music. Scribbling. She doesn't write down some of them.
It's well tuned. I expected no less from you, old pal.
Yeah, well, pal and your doodads. Piece of paper. That son of a bleep, DeWitt, stabbed Frank. Luckily, it was just a flesh wound. God, so he stabbed him in that message. It's a good thing they held me back, or I would have plugged that bleep nutcase like the rabid dog that... Jesus, what am I saying? Bleep.
I've never seen Harry so angry.
It's like he was a different man on the side.
I hope you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of Denver, old pal.
Are you writing this down, miss? Haha. Woo. Bloosh. Nothing on the radio.
You always did have a good ear, Harry.
I've been studying the structure for the last few days. The tones it emits change consistently with the tides.
How can
Section.
someone build something like this out of stone?
Basalt structures. C section. C. Basalt structure. Huge stone pipe organ. Wave pushes air through the carved stone tubes.
Wow, look at the size of these stones.
South Pacific Expeditions, megalithic basalt stones. That's how you pronounce it, basalt. What were those symbols? It was a full rectangle rhombus, and a not still almost full one, a half full, a mostly empty, and then a blank. Was that the quiz? Did I pass? Oh, these. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I wonder if that's something... I mean, she didn't write it down, right? No, but... So we have the hertz measurements, and so then we'll have to play... I passed part 1. Very good. So we'll have to play these notes on that big instrument thing with the waves that they were talking about. Where they got all this stone, I guess. Aha! No, wait, this is where we came from. Take it back. Up here. Aha! Part 2. Can you tell what it is? The notes, the musical notes? 415 is the little black key between the 3.
It's curious, but it's the first time since I got sick that I feel useful. Harry is depending on me, and not the other way around.
Ooh, it's the ritual.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though. What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Oh, this thing. Is this like the organ type of thing? These rocks? Or something? Or is it up here?
Sometimes I still doubt whether this isn't just some ghastly dream.
It probably is. Stand on the circle. You could breathe in water before it can go in there.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype of something.
Play the piano. Oh, should I play those frequencies? 262 is all the way on the left. 349 is that one, right? Yeah. 415 is this black one. All right, I did it. Did the sound go away? Oh, I got the heebie-jeebies. What's going on? Did the sound go away? I can't hear anything. What happened? Huh? Oh, wait. It might just be me. No, it was just me. Okay. I was something happened to my audio there. It sounded like the sound went away. I've been having a little issue with my computer with that lately, which I gotta fix. Okay. I couldn't hear music anymore, and I thought something scary had happened in the game. So what, it was this one? And then it was this one. And this one. Yeah, the sound went away right when I did that. Ha! Funny. So there's got to be the bigger instrument somewhere that we can play. How long we've been going? We're at 240 right now. We'll probably try to get past like this part, and then oh, we can do the typewriter now, and then maybe we'll call it.
The portable typewriter.
Yeah, I thought she said like it was too dark before. Ooh, what's this? Dark room.
My God.
Oh,
Look at his contorted face. Is this what's going to happen to me?
that was the sacrifice pole. It took 4 of us to subdue him. Where did he get that strength?
Those footprints definitely do not look human.
Oh, that was like when we were that aquatic thing before.
This picture is taken from a distance. What is he doing?
Rotate.
Floating rocks?
Doctor seems to be whispering to some rocks. Are they floating? Let's see floating rocks there. Is there anything? No.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice.
Oh, we listened to this
So
before.
it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
Oh, it was never meant to play music.
So,
Oh, wait.
is this
That's the music box from the beginning.
Shouldn't we be listening to something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my God. He's got a
So he's the
knife.
one with the scar, right?
Get off me, you lunatic! Hold up! Hold up for Christ's sake! Call the Aroa, quick!
All right. So maybe the music box is around here or something. Yeah, so the entire crew is gone, including this doctor guy. They gave him food, at least. And shone bright lights at him.
Ropes are frayed, and there are strange marks on the wooden pole.
We haven't gone, like, over here yet, have we? No, she didn't jot down any of the slides or anything. You know what? Maybe I have to set the slide and then, like, actually go look at it. You know? The slides were in here, right? No? Must have been back here? Yeah, they're there. Like, I have to turn put the slide up and then go close to it and investigate it. Nope. There's this guy. Oh, that looks like the thing. The like that we were before with the webbed hands, maybe? Or am I just imagining things? It slides by the piano. Ah!
These symbols are linked to the piano keys.
Is in the thing. Okay, 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 okay. We're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Oh, you can click on the one with the guy? Yeah, you're right.
Well, that cartoon was unexpected and inexplicable.
So this is like you jump in the black ooze, and you come out like that. Um, so we actually need to play here. So maybe if I play these, something will happen. I'll find another slide where you can click on the screen. Doesn't look like it. Can't click on this one. Can you? No.
Well, that cartoon
What's
was
that?
unexpected and inexplicable.
The third one. I'm sorry if I'm frustrating anyone. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3. The diamond is almost empty. This one? Oh, it's like that with a diamond. And then pointing to that, maybe. Sorry, there might be something I'm missing here.
A rock stained with black ooze. Looks like the prototype
Oh, calendar.
of something. Captain Hodgson told me that knowing the lunar cycles is useful for better navigation at night. So Harry probably took this calendar from the Lady Shannon.
Alright. I think we're going to solve this puzzle. Oop. Where'd all this grass come from? Was that always there? Am I going crazy? Yeah, it's probably always there. Okay. So we got you said this third one's clickable? So this is the full moon is on the 7th. I'm trying to think of what conclusion I'm actually drawing from this. So this is the full moon. And the 4 becomes the 3. So I'm just gonna hit the 4, the 3. Or that might have been the new moon. This is the full moon. Oh, I thought that was a person. Oh, I see what you mean. The cameras do look like people. Oh my god. Yeah, the tide note's right there. So the symbol at the top should match that. No, I mean the symbol at the bottom is this one. And that's the first key. I keep thinking it's a person. I gotta go over here. Oh, she just wrote that down, right? Or no, she not. There's that medallion that he took before, or something like it. All right. You know what? We might have to call this for tonight, and then I'll we'll do a little read, and then we'll come back next stream and figure this out. Make sure we save. There we go. We'll save right there. All right. All right, cool. So, thank you guys, everyone, for coming out. Thanks for joining the stream. This puzzle's got us a little stumped, so we'll have a little look-see and see what we're clearly doing wrong, and we'll come back and we'll progress through the story. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you. I think next time will be we'll see. Now maybe I'll put it out to a poll or something. See how much of you guys that were here today can make it. I'm thinking maybe we keep this as like a Tuesday thing, and then on Saturday we do something else like chill. After that though, I do have I did just get SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated, so we'll play through that as well soon. Anything else? So in the future, I think we got as I mentioned before, I'm gonna put out something on Instagram, kind of see feel it out. What we're doing, might do either Sea of Thieves or Sid Meier's Pirates or something like that, little piratey thing. And then on closer to May the 4th, we're definitely gonna do something Star Wars related, special for that. So those are just some things that we're planning here, and thank you guys for coming out and solving some puzzles. I'll let you know if we're doing this either Saturday or Tuesday, but likely I'm thinking next Tuesday is probably a good time to do this again. Little nighttime, a little bit of nighttime spooky. I mean, it's not that spooky a game so much so far, but I'm just freaking out about like the camera right there or whatever, or the light, whatever this is, the light. But it was fun to play this tonight. So thank you guys for joining me, and take care, and we'll see you again on Saturday. Thanks for hanging, guys. Peace.